Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. The throw is Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to go play action with Penix. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. First down and more inside the 25. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson, and even 30 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Algier. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Jordan. What is up?
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
What is it on?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's caught left side by Odunze. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Williams to the air once more. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Robinson trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Volunteer! Ready, set!
On the ground, here is Manunga. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready, set!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready, set, on!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, set!
Throwing is Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready, set!
On the option, it's Swift. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Carter on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. He's got it! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's a gain of 56 yards. First down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Good hustle by the defense who beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. What a play on 4th and long. 39 yards.
First down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On 1st down, it's Swift. Marked down at the 6.
The 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the give, it's Robinson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Falcons, 6-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Ready to up.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Penix on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards.
First down.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
First and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he will score! Game on! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game. And now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chop 60, chop 60.
To throw is Penix. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So they got half of what they need. The deficit is 8. But now, the critical onside kick attempt.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Rutland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready, set.
On the give, it's Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jordan. Ready, set.
On the give, it is Monunga. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Homer. And he is not going to get away. might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready to hold on. Bravo.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He gets this complete to Burden. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. And we'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.